when it's time to fill it back up, so you're never going to get caught out there again, whether you're having a party or you're having family over or you are just cooking for yourself. It's so easy to use. Now this season, this debuted about 2 weeks ago. 7,000 already out the door. You will have color choices. Now we're looking at it there. That is the red that Mark Charles is holding up. We also have the black, the gray, the white, and the blue. I mean, really the colors, Mark Charles, is just to make your life a little happy.
And it's just the facade to the light. That's all that is. Everything else is forged brass.
Okay.
And works on any tank that's 20 pounds. This is a 20-pounder. So if it looks like this, and that's you've used on your barbecues, your Blackstone, your fire propane tanks, your fire pits, your heaters, some RVs, anything that uses a 20-pound tank, this will work on.
There's even some generators now that use propane tank, which is so good.
Yep. And so the idea is that, you know, Rosita brought this up first. Would you ever get into your own vehicle and actually start the car without knowing how much gas you have? I think we don't realize this, but the first thing we do when we get in our car, we turn the ignition, and then the first thing we do is look at how much gas do we have?
Of course.
I'm going on a 5-minute ride or a 2-hour ride. I gotta go to the gas, right? Now you don't have to guess. We've been guessing all these years. My father used to say, just lift it up. If it's light, we'll take it back. So here's how it works. No tools required, okay? So you got your 20-pound propane tank. You're gonna put this right on there, and again, I cannot stress enough that this is no tools required. Bare hands, you're just gonna tighten it up, okay? I'll just tilt this forward like this. And when I turn it on, watch this. I'm gonna open up the gauge and let's see how much there is. Now, what I love, what just happened was a great mistake on purpose. I opened this up and the needle didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What?
I didn't put it on right. There's a safety valve that doesn't allow the gas to go through. That means I'm gonna close this. So I love this. This is not a planned mistake, by the way. I'm gonna take this off, I'm gonna put this back in. So even with the bare hands, you gotta make sure you put it on right. Let's open this up now. And just make sure, there we go. There we go, see? See the difference?
There it goes.
That needle didn't go anywhere the first time. That means I didn't have it on. It shuts itself off. There's a safety feature on this, which I love. Okay?
That is really important.
Now it read it properly because I had to go back and put it on properly.
Fabulous. That is so good. It even has a light on it too.
Correct.
If you're
Hard
checking
to see
at
today
night.
because of how bright it is.
Exactly. It has a little light on there, so that's great for evenings and everything else.
I'm gonna go here and show you how to reel tank when you get a chance. Go ahead.
So over 7,000 already picked up in the last 2 weeks. 300 in the show. We're still busy on the phone lines. So you go to QVC.com, use your apps. Now, red is your option, black, gray, white, and blue you can choose from. But more importantly, just, you know, get this home because this is important all year round. You know what, Mark Charles? I'm from Florida, right?
Yep.
And my mom has it down in Florida, another one of the Henning Lee ones, because when the power goes out, you can go out and cook with your grill, right? So we always make sure that these are full, and it's really important.
And I love the fact you don't have to guess anymore. You're also going to use all the gas that you pay for, Rosita, because if you go to a filler up, they charge you a base rate. They don't care if you have half a tank left or a 3/4 tank. So you realize you're not going to be using everything you have. Make sure it's on. Notice that I use no tools. This is what's called your regulator hose, okay? You're going to put it between your regulator hose and the tank. You're going to open this up. What I love is the fact that, okay, I love this. This is another unplanned. It didn't go up. That means that I didn't put it on correctly. It does not allow it if I don't have everything nicely aligned. And I love that because it's a safety feature. And it's still not on. So I'm going to do this again.
Okay.
I love this. This is, you know what? I wish I had planned this every time.
It
so
is, because
I'm going to take this off.
we don't have to worry, right? Like,
Correct.
God forbid we do it wrong. It's going to tell you.
It's going to tell you that you did it wrong.
Tighten it correctly. That's it.
That's it. And again, you know, I'm doing this backwards for TV, and that's why. There we
it
go.
goes.
See the difference, guys? I just did that live twice.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Didn't have it on correctly. It wouldn't let any of the gas go through. If that needle doesn't come up, that means you just didn't tighten this right, and just go back and retighten it. And that's the beauty behind it. It's fail-safe.
And what you see is that the red means refill. Like, okay, go. You have to get it filled as soon as possible. The yellow says low gas, and then the green, you are good to go.
Correct.
So, I mean, there's no confusion either. And again, how easy.
It's how it all shuts off. This is such a great tool to have. Stop guessing. Two things are happening, guys. You won't run out of gas unless you know it. You can see the meter, just like you would in your gas, your car. And more importantly, you're using what you paid for. And I cannot stress this enough that once you put this on, it's forged brass, that brass part. So this goes on for any altitude. I don't care if you live in Colorado. I don't care if you live in Florida. It doesn't matter what time of the year. This stays on all year. Nothing will happen to it. It's made to stay outside, just like this propane tank stays outside all year, all weather, all temperatures. The gas gauge can stay there. Now, only thing I'm going to tell you is when you go fill it up, make sure you take the gas gauge off your tank, because I can promise you that the person filling up will go, oh, look at this free gift.
Oh, this is nice.
And it's happened, by the way. They got the tank back and no more gauge. And they're like, where did the gauge go? They're like, I didn't see the gauge.
As soon as we get it home, it's ready to use, right?
Ready to use.
Okay, so you get it home. You can start checking your propane tanks now that have been sitting around
Correct.
since last year.
You're like, oh, I
and
thought that
you'll know.
had more in it than that,
Exactly.
right? I need to get a second tank or whatever.
Absolutely.
I love that it's always there for you. They got the light on the dark part. Listen, guys, we all use this. Why have we been doing all these years before Henning Lee? Doing
Just
a guessing game.
Just
Stop.
guessing.
Stop.
Just
This
guessing.
is it.
We don't have to guess anymore. And for under $30, you can have this home, and it's going to be with you for
Forever.
season after season, forever and ever.
You only need it
So
once.
8,000 altogether out the door now. In the show, 1,000 have been picked up. Just choose your favorite color. Why not? Just make it pretty for summer. Red's the most popular. We also have it in the classic black. There's your gray, there's your white, and also blue. And if you would like that blue, we have 2,300 to go around, and that is it. 5 easy payments of $6, and it's the only order of the season, so get it home now, because we are all getting ready. So, by the way, if I know I can't.
I'm like, I love you, sunshine.
If you love